Good afternoon. Welcome back to In My Mama's Kitchen. I'm Jeff, and this is
Mama.
Today we're making probably one of the, not one of the most favorite recipe in our family. It's Mom's cheese enchiladas, or as we call them, cheese tacos. And I'll let Mom explain all this.
I don't know why it came to be called cheese tacos because you make them into enchiladas. But when I grew up, my mom made cheese tacos, and there's a restaurant here in Texas called El Phoenix. And this is a knockoff of their cheese enchilada. They call them cheese tacos at their, I guess it's hence the name, but they call them cheese tacos. And they don't put chili in theirs, which we do. So theirs is like a real kind of a, it looks as yellow as the Velveeta cheese that, makes it that color, I guess.
Yeah.
But we add chili to it, which makes it a little more orangey, but it's so delicious. And
you will eat yourself sick on this.
Yeah, you do.
Now, today, this is part one of the video. We're only making the sauce.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow or the next day, we'll go ahead and make up all the enchiladas and everything.
Yeah, so we're just going to make the sauce today, and it's really simple to do.
Did you hear that? My stomach's already grumbling.
I know, it's already grumbling. My kids, every time birthday, it's like, what do you want for your birthday dinner?
Cheese enchiladas.
Cheese tacos?
We call them cheese tacos. Cheese tacos.
So...
I mean, it's even got to the point if you were on death row and you had one meal, it'd be cheese tacos.
Mama would be making cheese tacos.
There's just something about them. And it's really simple. The ingredients are Velveeta cheese. We've got a 2-pound block. We've got diced celery, diced onions, diced tomatoes, canned chili, and spices.
How much, easier could it be? So we're going to take tomatoes.
You going to turn that on first?
What?
Stove?
No.
No?
No.
No?
Not till I put the water in.
I thought you were going to saute them.
Oh, no.
No?
Nope. You don't saute them.
Wow.
See? I was like, why would I want to turn it on? There's nothing in it. So you're going to take your tomatoes, as I said.
Let me get the camera.
Okay. And that was one large and one small tomato. I've got some bell pepper. I'll just put it all in there. And it's like basically one side of a bell pepper.
Half, a couple of cheeks.
No, just half of the bell pepper. Then I've got some celery. And what I like is the celery leaves because that's where all your flavor is. There, as you can see, there are some little celery pieces as well.
Extreme
Yeah, but I like that. And then I used half of a large onion.
That's a potent onion, too, let me tell
It's really strong. I would have normally used a whole onion, but this one is so strong. And as you make your cheese tacos and stuff, you're going to add onions into them anyway, so that's plenty. So that's all you're going to do with that. And then you're going to add water to it. Hold on. I'll be right back. We're going to get it. And I always add too much.
So I'm here to tell her when.
Yep. I should have had that ready. I'm sorry.
How dare you not be ready?
I know.
You did not mise en place.
I almost did. I almost did. Okay, so we're going to add just some water. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to simmer this, okay?
That's it.
Now, normally I would add much more than that.
Yes, and we learned last time.
I'm going to add a little bit more. Just because I can always thicken it up if I need to. Yeah, that looks good. Now then, I'm going to add some, you know what? I'm going to turn it on and let it start cooking. Well.
It lit.
Did it?
Nope. There we go.
There we go.
Right now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah, really. So I'm going to let that start. And I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons, about a teaspoon of salt. Yeah, that's enough. You don't want to overdo it.
You can always add more to take it out.
I'm going to add some pepper.
Freshly cracked black pepper.
Yes. Garlic. Just
and I'll put the recipe up in the description box down below.
That's about a half a teaspoon of garlic. And I'm going to use chili powder. Just
chili
probably about a half a teaspoon. Now, this is not all that's going to go in there because I'm going to taste it later and go, it needs some more of this, it needs some more of that. So I just kind of start and then decide later what it needs. A little cumin. Those are probably about a half a teaspoon of each. And then we're going to let that simmer.
How long is that going to simmer for?
Probably 10 or 15 minutes till the vegetables get, you don't want them mushy, but you want them kind of tender. Yeah, good word. So I'm going to put the lid on, and we'll be back. Don't go away. Okay, so you can see this is all softened up. It's not mush, but it's softened. You just want it to be soft because there's a lot of things that have to go into it.
Smells like heaven in here.
Yes, it does. It really does. So now all you're going to do is you're going to start dropping your cubes of cheese in there.
2 pounds of Velveeta.
Is that the whole block?
That's the whole block.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to use it all, but we might. And if we don't, then there's always other things you can do with Velveeta. But yeah, you just want to kind of start stirring that up. And one thing else I do too is I add in a can of Wolf brand chili. And
no beans.
No sponsor, no beans. They're not our sponsor. It's just I've grown up with Wolf brand chili my whole life, and it is the best canned chili
it is.
that
I was
you
just
can
about
get.
to say that.
So yeah, it is awesome. So you put a can of chili in, stir that in.
Now everyone says, "Oh my gosh, this is going to be really watery." No, it's really not.
Oh no, it isn't. This is going to be the cheese is going to soak up most of that.
This is not going to be like a thick queso, like if you do like a Rotel queso dip, that thick. It's going to be thick though.
It's going to be as thick as you would want a cheese sauce to make enchiladas, and you'll see as we get it. Oh, see, look at that. That's already starting to look good. Look at that. Oops, I get it all over the. Jonathan. Look at that.
And you do not put in all the cheese at once because you don't want to cool down the
right.
Your sauce. So you just do it.
Do it a little bit at a time until it gets melted to the consistency that I want. Let me move that.
We've got all this cheese to add. So what we'll do is we'll come back in just a minute and show you what it's looking like.
Yeah.
All right. So she's got all the cheese in, and
it's starting to look like it's supposed to. I've got it on between low and medium heat, which is actually really high on this burner. It's more like a true medium, but you don't want it. You don't want to let this. Turn it down a little bit because you don't want to
boil.
Well, you don't want it to boil, but you don't want it sticking on the bottom and ruining all this good flavor. Look at this. I still got a little bit of cheese here that's not melted yet, but it's melting really well in this little Dutch oven.
Yeah, we were going to film the enchilada part tomorrow, and I keep smelling this, and I'm like, I want this now.
Well, it's because we don't have any tortillas, and so he decided,
I'm going to the store.
The store's a mile away. I'm going to the store. So we were going to just do film this part and then make the rest. But look at that. It's awesome. So I'm going to taste it in here in a minute and see what it needs. Isn't that lovely?
That is just
silky smooth.
That is true Texas liquid gold right there.
My family loves this, and it's so easy. Like I said, it's so easy. I've got a 15-ounce can of chili, and I've got a 10-ounce. So I'm thinking after I taste it, I may add that other. We'll just have to see. Because like I said, this is like to your taste, and you make it to where you like the way it tastes, and then you put it all together. I'll show you how to do that. Yum. It's going to be enchiladas, and I think we're probably going to have Mexican, Spanish rice, whatever that is called, and it's going to
fried beans.
Well, of course.
All right, so we'll see y'all later.
Okay.
All right, so what are you doing, Mama?
I'm heating up the tortillas.
And why do you do that?
Well, you can do them in the microwave, but they don't really roll as well. So, and I had to take off my jewelry and my shirt because I'm fixing to get down into the nitty gritty here. But you just kind of want to show this, and you just kind of want to get it. You don't really.
You're just softening them up.
Softening them up, yeah. And then I put them on the paper towels because I don't like a lot of the oil.
Yeah. Because if you try to roll them without softening them up, they're going to break.
Puffing like that, that's
yeah,
it's ready. And so you just want to do that, and then I take a paper towel.
I got to show them this.
Oh yeah, that turned out right.
Yes.
That's close. Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you, Thelma. I'm gonna taste it.
It's as close to perfect as I can get it. And I just kind of. You're making a lot of noise with that.
Yeah, I am.
I just threw stuff in there. It's like, oh, it needs a little bit of this, needs a little of that. I'll check the flavors later. It was exactly perfect.
You did add that other small can of chili.
I added the small can of chili, so it was 15 ounce and a 10 ounce.
And guys, this makes a great dip, and it's not as heavy as the regular queso dip.
Yeah.
Even though it's good and thick and creamy.
Yeah. I don't know how many I've got here, but I'll make it again. I'll do a couple more. You
Cool.
just add a little
Here,
bit
I'm
of bacon?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to cut me off this time?
No, I'll tell you this time.
I just wanted to show you. Look what he bought me. I have my very own Pioneer Woman.
She likes mine a lot.
But I like this color too.
Yeah,
so.
hers is teal handle, mine's a wood handle.
I love it. I love it. So I got to use that today.
So we have dueling knives.
Yeah, so that should be enough. I don't know.
All right.
We'll see.
No, it's not.
You don't even know how many there are.
I'll come do some. See you in a minute. All right. We're starting our assembly process.
So the first thing I do is add a little bit of onion. If you don't like onion, you don't have to put onion in there. But it really makes it good, y'all. Then you want to add some cheese. This is cheddar cheese. You want to add that. Then you take your mixture like this and just add some like that. And then roll your, and it's going to squirt out. Okay, and you roll your tortilla like that. Okay, then you do another one. Put onions. You want to do the cheese for me?
Sure.
Your hands are clean, and
Yes, ma'am.
I just want, that way I don't get it all over. Thank you, Thelma.
Thank you, Thelma.
She's just mad because she's not on camera here.
Right.
And you just kind of roll it up and stick it right there. That's all there is to it, and then you just fill the pan with them, and then we'll show you what you do next. All right, so we've got them, say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 of them. That might be enough for the two of us.
Yeah, should be.
Now, they're not gorgeous looking. Some of them are a little out of shape than others, but they don't have to be gorgeous because they're delicious. So now we've got them all made. We're going to take the sauce. We're just going to ladle it over. Oh, it's so good.
A ladle.
A ladle. It's like Jerry Lewis. And most people won't get that because it's way back in the 50s and 60s. Hey, lady. Jerry Lewis. So I do crazy things while I'm ladling. But you just want to spread this luscious goodness all over your enchiladas. And I still don't know why they called them cheese tacos, because they're definitely enchiladas. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You just want to just like, oh, gosh. I'm not done yet. Point now. Where else does it need it? Oh, along the side here.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
That cheesy goodness. Whoops. It's a little spot right there.
Ready for the onions?
Yeah, just kind of sprinkle some on. Oh, lovely. That looks good. And then we want to put some cheese on top.
Okay, your kind of cheese or my kind of cheese?
In between. Hold on, I had to.
You're making a mess.
I smeared it. Well, it's just, I'm trying to make it prettier, but it's not working. Yeah, about like that coverage, just over the rest of it, yeah.
Have you met me?
I know, that's why I said in between yours and mine. How little I do and how much you do, so it's not supposed to be just all cheese on top.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't. That's plenty.
I'm sorry, I've gone suddenly deaf.
Yes, I know you have.
I'm just making sure that each little bite has some good little cheesy
trust
goodness
me,
on
it's going to have plenty on there. Fixing to slap your hand. We have one tortilla left over.
We'll have to eat that and dip
will.
it in the sauce.
Okay, now this is going to go into a 350-degree oven for about, 15 minutes, till it's bubbling, the cheese is melted, and it's just, the reason I'm doing that is not to make it pretty, it's so that it doesn't stick.
Yeah, it doesn't burn against the side and make it beast to clean.
Yeah, exactly. And you could spray it with Pam, I guess. I didn't think about that, but...
All right, so we'll show you what it looks like when it comes out.
Yeah. Something to dish them up with.
All right, so the enchiladas are out of the oven.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
And we've got refried beans and homemade Mexican rice.
Can't tell which way they're going.
Those are going that way. These are going this way.
So there's like
Yes.
right there. Oh my goodness.
And that's that spatula you gave me when I was 18. My favorite spatula in the world.
Is it really?
Yep. Because you gave it to me.
Well, hold this for a second, would you? You're going to need 2 spatulas.
Yes. We're supposed to let them sit for like 15 minutes. We can't wait.
Well, yeah, because if you let them sit, then they're not gushy, but they're going to run, and we don't care. You know,
It's all edible.
Can't let them sit. Not 15 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, just so that they sit.
Oh, they
well.
sat 5 minutes.
Oh, well, that's good. Then they're not going to be too bad. Oh, my goodness.
Just give me a fork and get out the way. Just kidding. Oh.
Get off of there. We're kind of stuck a little bit.
Yeah.
We don't care, do we?
Nope, because it's all going in our belly. You're making a mess.
That's mine.
I'm talking about on the counter.
Oh, well, I've never done that before.
Guys, I come by it honestly.
Just set that one on the side there. And once you get a couple of them out, it's easier to do. See, look at that. Get off with the spatula. There you go.
That's good for me.
Well, you gotta have some of the juicy
yeah.
stuff. And the cheese.
And we're gonna finish making our plates and we'll be right back.
Taste test time?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I don't know why everybody wants you to do this, but I don't mind with this one.
Because I want to see if you're gonna be sick. Guys, this is...
That's probably the best batch I've ever made.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is our meal. This is our go-to when we want... This is our ultimate comfort meal. My turn.
Well, if you've noticed, it's kind of all the same color stuff. But you put some guacamole and some pico on there.
No, take the camera. I'll cut my own.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, son. I'm trying to feed you.
I've reached that stage where I can cut my own.
I don't know how to do this.
Turn it the other way. The
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
No, sideways.
Sideways. Okay, got it. Tutorial on how to do the camera.
At least you're pretty.
I fed you when you were little.
Yes. And as you can see, I ain't little.
It's not that hot. We'll let it sit. I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I would eat that for every meal.
It's really good.
What is the best you've ever made?
Thank you.
We're a good team.
We are. High five. Okay, I'm going to go eat.
All right, we're going to go eat. Love y'all. Enjoy. Make this. Give it a try. Please like, subscribe. Send us your requests. And y'all have a great night.